Tulsi legalized marijuana rally in New Hampshire, and if you want your marijuana legalized, you've came to the right spot.
And we're going to give it over to Jenny.
So I had a letter, before we get to I had a letter slipped under my door at the hotel today. Can I read it to you? I'm sitting at the wonderful Bedford Village Inn. And it said, "Dear guest, a heavy smell of marijuana smoke is apparent in the south end of the second floor hallway. We are providing this
He's
letter."
not joking. This is legit.
"We are providing this letter to all guests in the proximity of the odor." As a courtesy reminder, the Bedford Village Inn is a non-smoking property. Smoking is strictly forbidden in all guest rooms. Violation of this policy may result in a minimum cleaning fee of $100, and I say $100 well spent.
You look familiar.
I just wanted to say, if CNN smoked more weed with Jimmy Dore, you know what I'm saying?
Making better life choices.
They'd be making better life choices, and they'd let you on the debate.
Yeah.
We got it
right here for a picture.
Oh wait, we didn't even do it.
Ready? Yeah. Ready? 1, 2.
What's your name?
I'm Rod. You remember interviewing me at the DNC?
Oh, do not.
I was among the activists raided by the FBI at the RNC.
No kidding.
It was a great news story. I love you busting Jim Acosta's balls about the museum.
Oh,
but you
thanks.
did the same fucking thing to me. You didn't air the interview.
I didn't?
No!
I don't know where that was.
Would have been a great scoop!
That was when I was with TYT. They took care of all that shit.
I figured you'd say that.
All right.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to monopolize.
No problem.
But I love your show. I'll do one of these.
So Tulsi being kept on CNN, it's obvious they're not colluding with the DNC or the Democratic establishment. And I think it's another sign that not only is democracy alive, but it's thriving. I mean, I don't understand how there aren't yellow vests in the street already. I mean, how much more do you have to be shown that the oligarchs are screwing you, and they're doing it right out in the open. They're doing it through their media, and they're doing it through social media. Now they're they're going back purging people on social media. It's getting, it's getting not good.
Can you tell me your feelings on Tulsi being kept out by CNN?
I think it's ridiculous, especially after they agreed to put Bloomberg in, where he just bought a spot on the debate stage. I think that's absurd.
Well, I think it's a blatant, they're blatantly showing their true colors by not including Tulsi in the CNN debate.
I find it interesting that they modified the rules in order for Bloomberg to be entered in the CNN debate, and it's very clear indication that he's paying the DNC in order to do that.
I mean, the establishment doesn't like her because she's anti-establishment.
It's so blatant now, though. How did it get to the stage where they just don't care?
Yeah, them inviting Deval Patrick was a big statement that they wanted everyone but Tulsi.
They've been doing this. They've just never done it so obviously before, and I think they're really scared.
We're anti-war. We're all about peace.
Maybe, just maybe, people will understand that she's been kept out for a reason. The reason is that she's really alienated some of the very powerful warmongers.
3 points behind Warren in one poll, only 5 behind Biden. She's like the only woman of color still in the race.
Yeah, they're afraid of Tulsi. That's all I can say.
Well, I think it's pretty insane that they left her out of the debate. She's polling higher than 3 of the 8 people they selected, and you have Deval Patrick, who literally bought his way into the race less than a month ago.
So I just think it, plays some more what she's already said about there being a pay-to-play culture. I think that's completely backwards.
And do you think it harkens back to the DNC doing that to Bernie?
100%. I mean, absolutely. And they've been doing it to Tulsi this entire time. I mean, it's obviously the establishment Democrats have never been a fan of her.
Is it reminiscent of what they did with Bernie and the DNC?
Of course. I mean, these guys, I don't trust the DNC at all. They're bought and sold. They're a hollow organization, and they're afraid of people like Bernie and Tulsi.
I think it's interesting, just the way people won't stop with this "oh my God, Russia" narrative that, as if it's really Russia's fault that John Podesta is a criminal.
My take is if Jimmy Dore got the people at CNN high, they'd be more sensible and let her on the stage.
Yeah, well, I think they're high on something, but it certainly isn't marijuana. Okay.
Thanks a lot, man.